Hey, Rumblin here with Hunter. Welcome back to Satisfactory, where we're auto-saving in a sec, apparently. Also in a sec, there's the station that's here. Should have a train showing up. There's one right there, which is actually like Z. Where's the next one? It should be any second. Actually, between those two, yeah, there it is. All right. There's A. So we have an entire alphabet, and in alphabetical order of trains that are pretty well perfectly distanced. Pretty well meaning I'm not sure about that. The problem was in setting them up, first we tried going right here, putting down a train, saying this is, A, punching in the stops it's going to have, and they're all the same, but still. And then trying to get it to go somewhere. Just say, start auto driving and it goes. And then do it again with B. And the problem was the time it took to get the thing built, put down, named, routed, and to get going. If we want 26 of them, and I guess we do, we didn't quite have time to get the last couple going before the first one was back, so however big this map really is, I'm not sure exactly the size. In, video game terms, like how many kilometers to the other end. Probably could find that at, well, I could probably look it up. I could probably get on a train and see at the rate of speed how long it takes, to go one straightish line wherever that is. I'm not even sure we have a straight line, to be honest. Really not sure there's a good way to find that. Well, like from here to here and then ignore that and go, yeah, that's about it's not a real geometrically friendly shape to calculate. But point is, 26 trains. What we wound up doing when that didn't work very well was put A right here, went over here a bit, put down B, and we just programmed each one before they moved. Got all the way to Z, which was halfway up this hill. And the trick with that was then we'd go to A and say, go, you're auto-driving. When I got to a certain point on the map, which was basically, if we're about here, once I got about here, I started letting it go. But when a train takes off from the hell over here, even though it's going downhill and it's accelerating a bit, by the time it gets to the station to start moving, the train that's where I wanted it to be on the map is more like over here. So oh damn. Okay, thanks for all that. There's an element of sort of progressive timing to it. You have to, every time you have to let it go a little earlier than you would think, because it has from where that thing is right now to go from 0 to whatever the hell speed, and turn the corner and slow down and then take off after it hangs out here for however long it does that, which that long, I guess. So I'm not convinced. We had a couple of instances where one of them would stop at the station because they do that. Arguably, they don't have to. We could probably just have them run in a loop and that would be that. But when one stopped, another slows down to not hit it, but then the one behind that rams into it, so we kept losing 3 or 4 trains at a time. We had to pick them up, reset them, try to get the timing, despite the whole thing already being in motion, so it's just awkward. Anyway, it seems to be working. I've kind of provisionally decided we've rebalanced the trains, but there's room for improvement, or, we can test it for a while, see what we get. It might break. Apart from that, that is all we've done since last time, because that was a lot. I mean, we spent hours just placing trains and trying to guess what the timing ought to be, and finding out after 20 minutes of the whole train, the whole alphabet, and they're on alphabetical order, so we have that. Letting the entire collection, this gallimaufry of trains, loop for 20 minutes, and then find out somewhere around there that we got it. We didn't do much else. So, where we were thinking that we could get that oil field thing we got started at the end of the last episode done off camera. We haven't been back there. It's just we've been doing trains. Not doing too bad on build-up. Oh, wait. Why is that built up but not this? That's so weird. I guess because it's got incoming... all of that. We're not full on anything. No, it's not about that. I don't know, that's weird. I wouldn't expect it to get that lopsided. And that. Well, so about all that, assuming the trains don't just suddenly annihilate each other. Do we want to go over and play with the oil field a bit? Get that set up to do whatever we're going to do with it?
It's up to you. Did you...
What?
I'm blowing things up, hold on.
Oh.
And map.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, that's right. I turned everything off because I was trying to watch the trains.
Okay.
I'm looking for my marker.
Okay. I don't know what you're... You, like, start talking, and then we're stuck with that, and I don't know what you're going to say. Ever.
Yeah, I marked a spot that looks like it might be a really good place to set up a secondary battery bank.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, there was... I know what you're talking about. It was around... Was it this one? That wasn't plugged in for a long time?
No,
or
not...
that one. It's one of those.
See that kind of clearish area right there?
Yeah, actually, just you marked it, so I see it. It's where the S train is right now.
Okay. It's nice, flat.
Yeah, no, we can look into that. How do you make a battery?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna go find out. It's kind of rhetorical. Am I, like, slow? No, I am. So, yeah, assuming the trains don't just crash, then I guess we got that, and if I'm wrong... What I have worked out is... the way it works as far as timing, if there's like a station right there. If we set them up one at a time right there and sent one off, like this one is going to go to about where I am right now, right? There's right here somewhere. I can't, there's too much stuff. It's, no, yeah. I think it's going to stop right there. Right, this one. Yeah. If we set them up at the top of the hill at this one, and as soon as one hit that station, we let this one go, I think the timing's right to get 26 of them perfectly equidistant. Or perfectly spaced, really. How do you do one of these? We ought to have that. I think we have enough of the frames are going to be the hard part, if there is a hard part. And I think we have enough of those getting... We have a machine making them and sending half of them to make better cubes, but I think one of the... It might be this. That's making those, and half of them are going up, and the other half are going here to be stored, which I think necessarily means they're going into the cloud. I'll double check. Make sure that we have that. Well, each of these uses 10 of those, so it's hard to be sure now. I guess any number that's not 10 will stand out, huh?
Probably.
Or I can just try to figure quick what are they called? Is it... It's some kind of frame.
I think it's like modular frame.
So under M?
Probably.
Well, there's whatever frame that is. That's nitrogen, so I must be near it. Inhaler. What the hell are things called? Medicinal, so it must be on that side is the problem. 60. Oh, only 60. Oh, only... There's 5 stacks in the cloud, and then 50 right here, which aren't going anywhere, and then beneath that'll be whatever there is. I forgot that's how that works. Prove it. Oh, so we have a whole tank of it. Okay. Whatever we have, it's several... It's dozens of stacks of 50. Yeah, we're good on... I don't know why it looked like we didn't have very many. Yeah, we have... In fact, we may have to turn these off at some point. Or use them. Wow, how does this go? Ah. Right there. Cool.
Well, if we build up a big battery facility, we're going
Yeah.
to use a lot of them.
No, that's the point. What did I say that used? 10, 50? I lost track of what I said it was. Hey, it's a battery. I don't even do that. Just give me this. What do you want? No, that's the wrong battery. What are they actually called? Power something, probably. Power storage. No, it just takes 10. So, I mean, in the time it takes to sit down a battery, we'll probably have made that. Well, at least some of that. For 25 a minute, losing half to make something else is 12 and a half a minute. We can do 2 a minute. No, we can do one a minute. We'll be fine. We have a bunch. It'll be more about upload speeds, really. So I should have a train. I just the hell missed it. I'll get you. I'll get you can get you. I'll get whatever the hell.
I was going to stand on top.
Oh, well, if you really want to, I mean, you're ignoring 25 perfectly good trains. I think they're perfectly good. Terrain. Not terrain. That's what I'm looking at over there. Yeah, I'm not sure how big this map is.
Oh, I guess I'm catching the next one.
You can have B. So we are going the hell away and looping anti-clockwise to get there over the next 10, 15 minutes. We want this, right?
Yeah.
There is there's A and I'm on V, or I'm on U. That tells you move, so what the hell are you doing? Get out of the way. Amsterdam, which you can rename. Is the next closest one is the hell over here, and I don't think it helps her. It's that weird Flemish thing or whatever it is. We're not doing that one. Yeah, we can get off here and probably fly, walk, whatever it takes to. So this being a big empty thing, there is, however, a tower that's proving there's nothing there.
I think I dropped a tower somewhere near there.
I don't see it. There's one here. Oh, it does tell you, kinda. How about this one is less... So they're overlapping, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. Am I on a train now? I must be.
I've
so lost track. I'm somewhere.
I made a pretty serious attempt to get some good overlap going.
Yeah, it's a good idea. There I am, right? Well, that's copper. I know where I am. I'm right here.
And then when I was looking for the last remaining things to clear out the map before the first, respawn.
Mm-hmm. Is that you then? Right there?
Yeah, it should be.
It looks like it.
Or
Or you're running really fast. Like about 120 kilometers an hour. Which, I can time it. I'm not going to.
Also, would just drop a radar tower in random places to rule out where exactly.
We really ought to get those things one of these decades.
Yeah, I know.
It matters much, but they're lurking there and it looks bad.
We gotta do a big...
We could also put it off until we can come in 1.1 and start blowing up the thing we went up there to get. Since that'll be an option.
What?
The loot crate, whatever the hell that thing is.
Oh, the disassembly thing, not blowing up.
Right. Whatever it is, you can blow that up. It'll blow up down there. That's the same one in it. Yeah, that's okay. Whatever. Here's where we get a little dangerous because we're actually not on the map here in a sec. Like, we technically are on the map, but
on the map enough to build.
The hell am I? Up there. Yeah, but not down. If you fell off this, you would just always fall, I think. If I had to turn here, because if I didn't, it starts like doing that New Vegas Old World Blues pylon kills you deal, and we didn't want that, so we built out farther than we technically should have, let alone needed to, but like, yeah, if I jumped off, it's like, I want to go there, I don't know if I'd make it. I might just sort of die trying. There's a little, but I could probably build inward with platforms and then just drop down from there.
Alright, that's where I want to go if I want more fungus.
Okay. Where?
You're past it now. That area with the radar tower that you're right near. Move your pointer there. Yeah. Because it sort of just clusters on the ground and you can grab it by hand.
Oh, the swamps, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you think there's going to be baryonyx and titanoboas.
That would be a both more and less interesting game.
Probably wouldn't last as long. It crashes more often. On that topic, we have not crashed a train. I think we got it. I think it's working. Oh, wait, I say that, but
Yeah.
I'm coming up real fast on that guy. I don't like that. Are you about to hit me just to make everything perfect? No, you're way the hell back there. Yeah, I think we got the spacing about right.
Try not to say these things.
Oh, it's not gonna... There's no way the computer could hear me. I would need a microphone. Anyway, halfway to where we're going, right? Ish. Because I'm there.
I'm seeing a lot of resource nodes just from,
Oh, yeah.
looking around.
Oh, not quite halfway because we have to actually go south to... Okay, yeah, it's going to be there. We can pause this until we're in the neighborhood. That'll be another 5 or 10 minutes on our end. Hang on a sec. Almost where I want to be, except also this. So, yeah, I didn't really use a stopwatch, but getting from this corner up here, over here, and then this ladder, well, really longitudinal move technically, doesn't count, but then to where I just marked it, it took about 4 minutes at, where am I? Okay. At 120 2 kilometers a minute, so 8 kilometers-ish, plus minus, slowing down and not gaining any actual,
That's
yardage,
weird.
meterage, whatever. What?
Oh, the lines on the beach here.
Oh.
You didn't get to see them because they were behind the station you just left.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I have seen them. I don't, it's like Nazca lines or something. It's
Yeah.
weird. That's the station I need. So that's the, well, you've got it marked, so it's right there. Is there, it doesn't really matter. Let's just, let me off this thing. If I fly, I will fall. However, I probably won't fall very quickly. Is there any power around here anywhere? I mean, we're going to need it to... Maybe I just did that badly. I really did. Okay, this might take a... Unless you want to get off at Amsterdam, do that at the station. If you zoop down a ramp going, what, east? I'm just basically I'm not literally parachuting. Is that radioactive? What is that?
That's copper.
Oh, so mildly. Anything is somewhat ironically heavier than hydrogen is sort of radioactive. I mean, hydrogen is radioactive. It's just so minimal it doesn't matter. Anyway, if you want to zoop down a ramp, I can grab these for you, Murdo. Oh, bad guy.
Let me figure out how to do that.
Yeah, well, I can tell you what I can do, but it means nothing. I've got it under 6. But it's essentially a, what is that, logistics? No,
Is
organization.
it ramp 1 meter?
Yeah, except I never use those. You can use 2-meter ramps, I think is what I usually, let me check. 2 meters is what I usually use.
Alright.
Just kind of zoop it down. Every 10 meters you'll have to reset, or, start over on it, really. Are there any monsters here, or can I just hang out looking at what you're about to do? It didn't even occur to me. There's nothing down here to work with, so we're going to have to bring down... Let me... there's also toxic clouds. Let me get about... Well, it's going to go... We may have to switch back on this, too. But we'll see what happens. Is that more nuts? And a plant. Where's my... Do I still have my, Actually, no. Weird. I don't think I have my bangy stick. So I was going to sneak up and destroy this, but I'll go do it this way. There's another one, right? Oh, goody.
Okay. Just want me to take it all the way out, or?
Yeah, if possible, I guess. Alright, so I'm roughly where I need to be to see what you're doing. You may actually run into this thing. That. Oh, I got that. There's a plant over here that's got a goodie for me. There it is. And the nuts that I was actually going to come find. Alright, so yeah, you're doing the thing. I guess we'll... What? Yeah, well, we'll see, whether... Wow, lots of nuts. Many nuts. Okay. we ever need nuts, I found them. They're all right. I just lost track of some. There's some. By the time I get done, they'll have grown back. Okay, this is a relatively peaceful place. Can you... We started, like, in the officially easiest point, which was not this, which is surprising. Maybe it's not easy because there's nothing here. There's no water, there's nothing.
Well, there's plenty of water.
Is there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Well, I'm not, so I guess...
And there's the shoreline, and also there's a river over there.
There's some water, yeah, okay.
But I think it's pretty...
Desolate.
Light on resources.
Well, there's... Is that not iron?
I think that's iron, yeah.
What? Normal iron, yeah, you could start off here just fine. Except the game, you'd have to walk here to start off here because the game doesn't just let you.
I think it actually does.
I didn't see it.
I'm not sure, but I think...
The only desert I know of that you can start off is like that way, a few kilometers. Otherwise, it's where we started, or there's like, what is it, 2 other options, and they're somewhere in between the 2 for difficulty. Oh, what's this about? What am I... Oh, plant. I just didn't see it. Alright. You're, heading this way a ways, which is fine.
Yeah, I'm heading this way quite a ways.
You might actually just match up with that, or which I think we did that, or we used it last time, maybe.
Yeah, but it's a mistake to use that because it doesn't go anywhere.
Right. Well, maybe now it will. About that, okay, fall down. I could probably, I'm nuts. Probably head over there and start finding electricity to bring over here from it. Since there's no real easy way to get it. The tracks on the monorail is electrified, obviously. It makes it work.
Yeah, I'm currently passing over a whole bunch of power lines.
But yeah, I'm heading for them. Ugh. But, yeah, I can, well, I'll wait and see which ones are the most practical, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still on my way down.
I know. I'm seeing where you're gonna end up, if anyone.
These ramps take a while.
Yeah. Once you get really used to it. Why am I hitching so much? Once you get really used to it. Why did I think that was an antlion? Yeah, that was freaky. It just looked like one as I was doing
a thing that isn't even remotely in the game.
Doesn't really mean you'll never see one. It could happen. Well, it couldn't. Just referencing all the games today. Chicken jockey. Ugh. Anyway.
Do not reference the cursed meme.
Cannon moose. You're okay. You're over there now.
Oh my god, I can see the ground.
Yeah, me too. Falling into it. All right.
Okay, I don't care if that actually slips through the ground. I'm done.
We'll find out. Yeah, that's a little low, but that's a lot low. Okay, yeah, that can go. It doesn't help us. That can be there for now. Yeah, so we want to go back that way from here to the station somewhere. You had this plan. There's a sky laser for it.
Mm-hmm.
We really could have just... If you look at this, that is closer to where we're going than what we wound up doing. What the hell ever. I can,
I did exactly what you told me to do.
Well, that was your first mistake. Relative to... Let me see what this is actually doing. There's a line. Because we don't want to just put the batteries on the ground, do we?
No, I figured we could build a nice little building and house just you know, do a floor and then do another floor when we decided to add more of them. And this is a nice clear area, and we're gonna need to dismantle that eventually.
Which?
What? There's a wreck here.
Oh, okay. I think probably it came right. This is right to the station. Yeah, okay. I think probably if we what the hell autosave? We kill this about here and switch back with a thing. I'll have to figure out a way to make that make sense. Let me think about this. Can I put it? Okay, that'll work for now. And then go that way with it. And then kill... Probably could have started with killing these. That one. If you want to get all of these after that, we're not going to be using these.
Yeah, okay.
I can now probably connect, pull down, connect that, right? Does that make any sense? Is there any power around to fly? Oh, it's not right. Okay, well, that's why I do these things, to be sure. Kill, these are the wrong level. I don't know why what is it, control? Alright, give me this. Fling that back that way. Take this and send it. That's no good. Send this down the ground somewhere. Like that. That's fine. And then we got that. Oh, we're using different tiles, by the way.
Sorry.
Found that out. That's cool. Just delete all those. We'll, and then if you want to come up here, bring a power line with you, or from somewhere, it doesn't relate. We're going to be going over more on the way to where we're going. I just want to clear all of the weird stuff down there at whatever altitude makes the most sense. I think I can go through all this stuff. Yeah, trees and whatever, and maybe blow those up or chainsaw them, whatever it would work. The batteries are like maybe maybe 6 meters tall. I'm not sure how. I'll find out. So if this turns out to be a ceiling above the batteries or whatever, that's probably fine. I just want to get roughly where you want. Where's the sky laser? Exactly. I'm not past it, am I? I don't know. Try to figure out where it might be behind this big rock thing. It could be. So I'm not seeing it. It goes all the way into the sky, so I don't know. Am I too far away to see it? That's new. Not sure what the problem is. Oh, I forgot. It's the hell of it. Yeah, it wasn't about this station. It's just how we're doing this. That's fine. Okay. If there's a power line, so if I can get that connected here, well, I can just, there's a power line. Okay, you know what, fine. We can fly, well, then we don't have the floors. Let me figure this out. If we do 5 like this, over the lines, I guess. Bright side is not like it's liquid and we have to find a way to lift it up enough. But I think probably this will be about the right altitude to not have the sand come up and interfere with it. I think this ought to be fine. Then we can just kind of go that way and, well, there's that. Actually, might be too low. This is fine. We'll just do it this way.
Well, I mean, we don't have to build it exactly on that. It can be open.
Yeah, I know. I figured that out. I'm just going to start building out a bunch of... I found another hill. And there's the end of our powered lines. That doesn't go anywhere. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay. However, there's a line, so if I can get... Well, there's a line. Yeah. There's a line. Fine, give me the line. Give me the line. Alright. It's a 2-4-1, but whatever. Set this down like that. Make sure it's upgraded because I'm tired of it not being upgraded. So, with the power, these guys. No, with these, I want to say they more or less fit one in a single, whatever these are, 4x4 meters.
I think so.
It looks like you can, let me just set it down, and well, I could have H'd it, but I didn't. Let's see if that looks right to me. It looks like it's exactly the same distance to every side. Yeah. And then, you know, power, and then that'll start filling up with... Our system is at 99%, but now this one needs to get up from 0 to all of it, which will be in an hour.
Yeah.
So that, and that's just all we really need now. We just fill in whatever with this stuff, which I could probably just kind of do. And this ought to be a larger battery bank than we have at home because we have more room here.
Yeah, and obviously we can do multiple levels.
Yeah, which again, yeah, I think that it looks like it might be. I can find out. It might be 4 meters. Let's see what we think that is. Is that probably walls? I guess is the most obvious. Basic, I don't care what it is. Let's put down a basic wall. I guess it's 3. So if we have a ceiling 3 feet, 3 things up, because these are 2 meters each, I think. We can do 4 if you want. If it just makes the math easier, it usually does. Base 3 sucks. I hate it so
Yeah,
much.
do whatever. This is your thing. I just scouted the location.
Right. Okay. Well, then we do some of this for a while. We're going to want to get the power lines onto the corners of these things, because each one of these... Well, it's not like each one needs a power pole, but it's the best way to do it that I've found, so... It's a thought. Like, why can I not have just that? That's weird.
Okay, so we're designating this as the starting point of the bordery thing or whatever, and
That way and that way we run into a hill, so that's gonna, well, actually give me a power line before this sucks. If I set down one of these on each little line in the sidewalks that I'm making. Well, these are more like actual roads. Then... Yeah, with the one we already have, I did that off camera. More or less just spiraled in. I had the perimeter figured out, and I just put down a line in one corner, and then 4 meters over I did that, and then 4 more. And then turn the corner and loop. I'm done with that. Looped, and it doesn't really matter what the configuration is much. It's fine. But we'll just make sure that one way or another there's one of these on every section. It could be right there. And that'll help us fly around for one thing. Doesn't matter exactly which I start with, as long as it's going to be all of them, basically. In fact, yeah, let's do... Where did I leave that? Okay. So let's do this. That goes to there, and then there, and there's just going to be nothing but these things with batteries in the middle. And yeah, you just make sure it's one... you set it down, and if it's blocked by one of these, you move it a couple of steps away until it's not blocked at all. It's a whole big thing. It looks right or it doesn't. It's that easy. So, like, there's a battery. So the battery goes, I think, there. It must be... Does that look right? Yeah. Eventually, you just sort of see a pattern, and if it's off, you'll notice. So.
and then just sort of start connecting them.
Yeah, just each one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can connect about 6 of them to one pole, actually, but either way, whatever. Connect. As long as they're all plugged in, that's the important thing, and having a pole on each thing just makes it look good, even though it's kind of wasteful. So we can get batteries where they go, and then pause this for a bit until we have some of that done, like that, I think. Like that, and then there are the lines, so as we get more of these in, it'll be more evident with, like, I should get both lines somehow from this one. It's somehow one or the other, I don't know why. It's like that, I don't know what's wrong with it. Don't do that. It goes, it's fine, it goes there. So yeah, just...
And then power lines.
Yeah, which we could have put the power lines down, like, first before I started doing this, because it'll be a little tight to try to do it later, but I guess it doesn't matter either way. And if one of these looks wrong, just, I guess, delete it, center click on one that doesn't look, there's no way that's, oh, I see why. Yeah, it goes there. So, etc. Plug in thing, and it doesn't really matter. Make sure they're actually plugged at their no connection. That's weird. I thought I just did it. What it's not connected to. Well, that was it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can have the poles or not. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm gonna let you do this all by yourself because you keep connecting things I've connected.
Oh, sorry. Well, you do it. I don't care. This looks wrong. What? The hell was that? Did I do that?
You must have, because I haven't been over there and I didn't do any of that. While you were doing that,
I got it wrong. That's weird.
Feeding a lizard doggo.
Right. Okay, well, we'll pause this till we have some stuff done. Hang on. Hadn't factored for that. 100 wire each time. So we ran out of that. You're putting in the lines which use it. I'm putting in these which use it.
The lines...
I thought they used wire.
They use a... looks like possibly quick wire?
The poles, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're using different wire. That's not the point then. I'm using it all up for the... I just don't have it. So... You said there was copper nearby, right?
You asked if something was radioactive, but that was when you were coming down from the station. I guess let me go look.
Well, we could always just set up a factory real quick to mass-produce wire and throw it into an uploader thing. I guess I'm coming. I'll bring power with us. Might be intelligent.
Oops. Yeah, it might be.
Well, if we're going to do it, we're going to have that, so...
That is iron. That is iron.
We can rework these later if we build out the... I just did something weird. What was it? Okay. We build out the platform more than we can rip these up and put down something smarter. What?
That is...
Oh, hey, I got a sloop.
limestone. Cool.
They still exist.
Alright, that is limestone. What if I look at the map?
Could try that. Crazy, it could work.
Okay, this is weird. I'm not seeing any copper.
Iron. Yeah, you said it was copper. I guess I didn't test it, didn't I?
Yeah, no, you didn't. I thought it was. No, I found it. Okay. I am... Okay, I gotta head...
You're over here.
Yeah, I gotta head this way-ish. I gotta blow up that plant because it's gonna get in our way. But I don't want to lose those, so...
So where's the copper exactly? I guess I could ping it.
I'm heading the wrong way again. I got distracted by nuts. I can't make that jump.
Oh, is that the... Looking at plants, it's probably what I want. Is that copper? Yeah, let's try that. Stop telling me how to play a game. Normal.
There are, yeah, 2 of them here.
Normal. Alright, let's do that. So, E does nothing right now. Go up.
Oh.
Give me, we got room to, yeah, this will work. Give me one of these guys just to store this stuff real quick.
I'm gonna pull the nodes off of the nodes so that we can...
Oh, yeah, do that. Pick one. Right.
There you go. Oh, that is weird.
Maybe.
I found a sphere, and it's in a really weird position. I guess I'll let you look at it before. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just overclocking these because we want this as quickly as we can get it.
Okay.
Alright, Bill, that'll store up. Where are you?
I am...
Going that way without power?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need this anyway. Oh, wow, neat. I don't remember
weird?
that one.
Some of
Did
them
you,
are just...
did you get this one last time?
I don't remember. I've never... they've started showing up in places without their little shells, so that...
Well, there's that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're going to need a smelter. Probably... Where's smelter? Oh. I'll check the numbers on this. We might want 2 of them. Wait, it's this way, isn't it? So that can just be there and just plug it in and see what it wants.
Especially since you're, overclocking Mark III.
Well, yeah. This is going to bring in 75 a minute relative to 600. We're going to need a lot of smelters.
Uh-huh.
What? How much? 6? Really?
This stuff is flying.
Wow.
We don't...
I have to do math if you ever want to shut up. 600. What's it doing here? Wow. 75, so, that's 8, right? Sure. 75, 150, 300, 600, yeah, that's 8. So it's 16. So get ready to plug these guys in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like the startup days, except we have stuff to play with. I just lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is half. Probably, actually, we can really probably do like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Hang on, this is a bad idea. In fact, everything about this might be a bad idea. Don't plug these in.
Okay.
We're going to need more space. Please do the thing I say. Don't itch. We're going to need, a line coming out of this. That's obvious. Then we're going to start needing splitters, which is 2. Input from there. So we need 1. What am I can't get it to ever happen. There it is. No, it's not. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking 6, 7, 8. Should be okay. Oh, damn it. Don't give me the... Where is it? 3. Connect these things. Don't do that. Why are you so incredibly wrong? Connect. That... Why is it like... Is it too close? Is it weird? It is weird. Actually. Damn it. Okay. Apparently that's not going to work. I might need to put down a floor just to contain these correctly. Yeah, one sec. And then that should, yeah. So this is probably full by now, huh? Yeah. The neat thing about that is it's got two outputs, so what we can do is just put down, well, I mean, we can keep going with the platforming, I guess. Just give ourselves a little room for the plan, and then do, some, stuff. Alright, give me that guy. Line up. Yeah, wait, no. I mean, it could be. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is dumb. That's a stupid number. Don't use 9. I don't want to hear it. Oh, what the hell? Why? There was a train that I was afraid of. It broke, which means they're all going to break.
Yep.
No, we'll deal with that later. I didn't really do anything intelligent about setting this down. I just did it. That, okay. This is all kind of like slapdash anyway, just because it's something, well, I'd say it's an emergency, but then our trains are all about to fall off the map, so that could be considered worse.
Yeah.
Is that 8? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What didn't happen here when I told it to? 8. Patch stuff, so they all filled up with this copper. That's a lot of copper at once. Wow.
Yeah, my first thought was going to be, don't overclock.
Oh, damn it. What the hell are you mumbling about? What?
My first thought was don't overclock the miner.
Okay, good thinking. We did that. So, now I need more of this, probably. Yeah, it's just trains are angering me now. I'm just not happy about it. It's possible, it's just not possible. Either we need more track or less trains or some damn thing. That's raw ore that's going in. So we need smelter. Oh, by the way. Take that, because I don't want it. Now we need... Please don't not work. Smelter. No. Damn it. Why do I twitch when I click on things? Smelter. Goes... yes, I don't doubt it. 1... I can't see anything at all. I want it, the little line, but I want it in line with, okay, yeah, like that and that. This is working out. That, and that. And now we need to, do mergers, because we're sending this somewhere. Well, are we? I mean... let me think yeah, probably makes the most sense. So put down a merger going probably that way. It just really never lets me... like there, somewhere. No, go where I tell you. There. Rain. I guess there's a good reason that balance the trains is still, on the list. Alright, does that work if we do not that, this? If we do that and this and that? It really works well to be just directly on top of these where my feet get in the way of seeing what I'm trying to do. Hell in there, get in there, get in there. These aren't operational yet, so this is all academic. Now if we had these guys in a spot to face the mergers, that would make sense. That we may have a bit of bottlenecking because I don't know how quickly the conveyor belt can get stuff out of the way, but we'll see what we get. Is that right? 3, connect, connect, connect. Connect. All of these guys. Yeah, if you want to power these, go ahead.
Okay.
I am gonna... Please don't fall out of the sky. Put down... something like that. I'm not gonna be able to see this. something like these just to bring in a conveyor belt over these things, which will make the most sense. The trains are happening. Why that train's happening? And now we just go patch these in, which should be as simple as saying it, really. Nope. Okay, whatever. They'll go through things, but who cares? This is more about getting it to happen, and that's the important thing. And then if these were all powered, I don't know where we are on. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we'll get there. The first one's believe me? Okay. Copper, 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 and so on. Be right back. Those all looks weirdly intentional for how much I just threw it together. Okay. And then give me a storage bit. I can't tell if it's going to work. And connect output of what'll be ingots now, right? That's happening pretty quick. Oh, we can overclock these, but I don't know if that's stupid. 30, wait, is that what we did the first time? It's like went to 75? What is this? Why is there no copper ore in the, because I didn't connect those yet. I thought I had. Alright, so that ought to be doing anything, right? No, not really. What am I wrong about? That can't be empty. Oh, it could. Wow, that emptied quickly. I was not expecting that. So, if these are producing whatever I said, 1,200? Yeah. 1,200 divided by 16. Hey, the train's broke. Why is this not what I would expect? It's weird. $1,200. Each of these is 30, and then times 16 is 480, right? We should have so much extra ore that isn't... Why isn't that happening? Is it just taking a sec to fill in? Yes, it could be. Maybe.
It's weird that these...
I don't... Because this ought to be... That's... Yeah, we're filling in faster than we're using. Okay, it just has to do that, I guess, because it's new. Alright, we'll pause this until this one's all full, and then we'll decide what to do. Hang on. This is going to be more than a minute.
Yeah, first box is
that
almost
first
full.
one. Yeah, I know, but it just keeps pulling it up. Why don't we go ahead and set up copper manufacturing, and we'll figure out what that even means. With must be a constructor, right?
I assume so.
Okay, set that down. Plug it into something. Tell it to make. Well, we could have used iron. Whatever. Wire. Make that happen. 15 per minute, but I can clock this. I can overclock this. Just so we get, so that's 37.5 a minute. Yeah, okay. Well, and then give me one of these to dash this into. And give me one of these to upload it, because that's kind of the point. Do that with it. It should start kind of doing that for us. I don't know if we're doing this at home. Actually, I really don't. No, we're not. I'm thinking of the limestone. We might be doing that, but limestone into concrete, which is fine for this stuff, but yeah. Well, I mean, this will do what it's doing. We can technically, how nice. We can technically...
By the way, it's at Western Oil.
I don't care. Of course it is. We're all sort of... I might... You know, dang, I'm angry, so I'm going to blow you up. Bye-bye. I might really consider what if they... The reason they're stopping at the stations, really the reasons we have stations, is because we were going to have to wait like 2 or 3 minutes for a train, and we didn't want to miss it because it didn't slow down for us. So you can make the case that we don't really need the stations all that much as long as the trains are every 30 seconds and don't crash anymore, which would be great. I don't know how much that's up to me, really.
I think the better thing to do is just when you need a train, drop it, and when you're done with it, pick it up, because this is insane.
That, honestly, is pretty clever. That's how we do it in Minecraft with, we're going to get on a track now, put down a minecart and go, because you have to get rid of it one way or another, hit a cactus, whatever it takes.
Yeah, you're not exactly using them for their intended purpose.
No, I'm really not. It's just a skateboard to throw it down
Yeah.
and go.
Just if you want to let it self-drive itself, just set it to end at the station you want it to end at, and when you're done, pick it up.
Yeah. Well, best part now is that we're essentially out of time, because everything went to hell all at once.
But we got the battery started,
Yeah.
and then we overbuilt a
Yeah.
copper factory for...
And we're still going to have to... That one's finally full. That one's getting there. That one's on its way. These kind of suck. Alright, let's figure out a way to, like, apparently walk home, because there's a train, but it's not going to last, because it's going to get right over there, and we're just going to go over there and see how bad this all looks. Be right back. Oh, wow, are we not going over there? Okay, yeah, that's off the map. I forgot about that part. Maybe that's part of the problem. I doubt it, but...
No, I think it's just that you wanted to have 26 perfectly spaced trains in a really chaotic system.
I had a dream. Didn't work.
Give up on your dreams.
It's doing it for me. My dreams are splattered all over Western Oil. There's F and E. You know what the F stands for. Anyway, get over there. Yeah, so here's Western Oil. Goody. Probably power lines I can start flying. Oh wait, nuts. 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 And we're probably having there's some trains just sitting up there now. So we have to clear those out for sure if we're going to do your plan. It's not a bad plan. Just have to clear those out. Where's the... Okay. Yeah, we might go a little long on this apparently. Well, I can just get there. Hang on. It's a good sign when the sky is just full of danger signs. Oh, man.
How odd. Oh, look, they're falling from the tracks.
Yeah, I assume they would be. I don't know if that means they're gone or not. Are they on the map but down there? How does that work?
I think that they...
Is it going to splash? No, I think it just left the map. If we go after it, we're going to die. Can I just do... Why? It won't even let me. I have to... That's the track. No, it's not the... Oh, I can't even do anything with these things. Make better. Delete. Okay, yeah, so make better. Just make better. I don't want to hear it. Just make the hell better. They take off. I guess we'll find them later. That's not right. Delete. Okay.
I'll be up there in a minute. I got into a fight.
That's the track I think I just got rid of. I don't know what the hell happened.
That solves an
Get
issue.
the hell out of the train. F the train. Where are these things even going? No. It's the best part is I can't tell if one's on the track or re-rail. Okay. Oh, what a damn mess. Yeah, we're just gonna... Maybe I can put one in the hot bar or something to make it... that's getting on the train.
Yeah, I'm usually traveling across the ground to collect nuts and berries anyway, so... I know it takes forever, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just the best part of this is that it's just so damn... I don't want to drive it. That one didn't break, so that's disappointing somehow. Bye! Fix that so it falls down, apparently. Yeah, we used to have an alphabet of these things, but the alphabet broke. Alright. Is it Control G? Wait. Don't do that.
By train.
F, G. Yeah, I just want the trains. We're over time, but, I mean, you see what we're doing.
Okay, now there are two... There are a couple
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's the best part, is that sometimes it just leaves for you.
Yeah, I see a couple of ghosts.
I don't want to hear it. Oh, like you can hit the ghost and it comes back up from... Yeah, it does. Wow. No. Too little, too late.
Yeah. I was just letting you know that there are...
Oh.
The tracks are haunted.
Ghost train. Spectral locomotive. I saw Ghostbusters. I've heard of this thing. Okay, that's all of those. What? Do I have any space in... Well, there I do, yeah. Not easily, no. Yeah, I can do... Give me, where is it? Transport. Give me a locomotive and throw this into 0, right? Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Why the hell not? Because, you know, nothing else ever worked. Go the right way. And I wish that would... It always tries to go the wrong way, and I can't imagine why. Just, yeah, land, and we'll just pull this thing home. Be right back. I do have one minor concern, but it actually is kind of minor. Well, two. I'm pushing forward with W because this isn't automated. Is it going to just flow through that? So my actual minor concern is when we get off this thing, are we going to have time to delete it?
You'll want to hit the brakes.
Yeah.
And stop it.
And just stop it and delete it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you wanted to, like, not have to press forward the whole time, you could probably set it up to...
Just go to one station and stay there, yeah. That probably makes some... I'm hitting the space bar, it's not... I'm doing what I can, we're at like 300 kilometers and we're going over here for a little while.
Oopsie.
What if you delete it while I'm in it? Oh, I'm rolling home
I'm
now.
not allowed.
Oh, good.
Apparently you can't delete it with...
Oh, it's moving, so I can't do anything to it. Stop. What the entire... Why?
Can't. There you go.
That's dumb. That's worse than when it doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway. I guess we're doing it that way instead, because that's better, somehow. I'm not trying to do it, it's not right. Get back where I want this thing. But I don't want this. Damn it to hell. Mug, sure what? No, I want my gun ready if I need it. Not F, F is bad. H. These are so nonsensical. There's nothing intuitive about any of it. Okay. We're gonna go. You can like and subscribe and F the trains and click the stupid bell for notifications. You know, like to know when the trains come in. Because they're not doing any more because trains suck.
Make your own train.
Make your own train, yeah. I don't know what that means. It sounds like is that a euphemism for something? I didn't know these things. We're gonna go bye. See you later.